position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Western Michigan's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Yes, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Beasley. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Using the quick game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. To the air, it's Beasley. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The option look. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Here comes the option. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. And the Eagles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. On the move, it's Thomas. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Eastern Michigan going fast.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Lockett. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Got the tight end outside. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He makes a grab. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Beasley. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in, it's Klein. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Caught behind the line, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wide out. That's caught. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On the run, it's Thomas. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Offense gets set for second down. only through one. These quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Eastern Michigan going fast. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking to throw, it's Beasley. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Klein. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. Under fire. It's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. A first down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's now second and goal.
On second and goal, they go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on third and goal. He's got it on the move. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Eagles will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wheeler. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off play action. Rushes on him. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On the run, it's Thomas. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
17, Western Michigan, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Beasley. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the right out. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
For a 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Right back to the well. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Dropping back, it's Beasley. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds the tight end, fighting off the defender. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
27, Western Michigan, 17.
And here's the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for a man. It's Beasley. Firing to the right, complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos are on the move. Goes to the option. The pitch. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
Western Michigan, 24.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Using his legs, it's Thomas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Beasley. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Second down, he'll throw it. His man lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Fullback's got it. Makes it past the marker. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, better look out! And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
To the air on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Give to the big fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Card in the backfield, it's Williams. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning it on. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brooks. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off another broken tackle. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking to pass, it's Beasley. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a crease, it's McMillan. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Smith. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wheeler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass, it's Beasley. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He'll throw on third down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Williams. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Using his legs, it's Buckley. Runs through the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. And the Broncos will snap it on first and 10.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. That is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. From the 47-yard line on first and 10.
Eastern Michigan.
Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Lockett. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. The big fullback's got it. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Quick pass on the fly motion. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They jump on top here in OT. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Western Michigan 41, Eastern Michigan 34.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wheeler. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
First and goal, Eastern Michigan.
Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
It's now second and goal.
To the air on second down. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point was good. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wheeler. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. And the Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime.
Goal, Eastern Michigan.
He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Brings up
Now on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Eagles. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it in. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
That keeps the score. Eastern Michigan, 47. Western Michigan, 41.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Tight end now in motion. To throw, it's Beasley. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And they responded with a score of their own here in overtime.
Number 17.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I gotta go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, gotta come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you gotta go execute.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.